Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god. I have literally been waiting months and months to film this video. Like, I'm literally speechless. It's literally the most exciting video I could have ever possibly filmed for you guys. And I'm literally so excited to share it with you. I can't wait. So basically, I went to New York a couple of months ago, and a lot of you guys were wondering why I was there and I wasn't allowed to say anything, but now I can. I don't even know how to sort of say it. So in this video, I will be talking about Deck of Scarlet. You guys may have heard them before. I have worked with them before. I love all of their makeup palettes that they've made, and I just love the whole idea and the concept of what they do. They are a makeup brand and subscription which you can subscribe to every couple of months, and you get sent a new palette. You can cancel it whenever you want, but it's just such an amazing idea because it's basically like you get a full face of makeup in a palette. It's just incredible. I love it. You guys know how much I love it because I've spoken about it before. But anyway, each collaboration or subscription that they do, they collaborate with a beauty influencer to create each palette, and they call that influencer the artist in chief. So it's basically someone that helps them alongside the palette to create it, to think of the names, to just do as much as they can to help them with it, because they're basically going to promote that palette and they're going to be the face of that palette. Anyway, for this November to December palette, the artist in chief is me! It's so exciting. So I've got this little baby here, which is my palette. It's mine. Like, it's my. I was the artist in chief with it, and I'm so proud of myself that I've done this, because I have always dreamed about having my own sort of collaboration with a brand, and it's so amazing to do a collaboration, especially with Deck of Scarlet. I didn't hear about them until they reached out to me, and now I'm working with them loads, and it's just so amazing to see how fast they're growing, and they're just such an amazing brand. The quality is that I literally couldn't even explain to you guys how amazing the quality of their everything, their product, their packaging, it's just amazing. So basically, Deck of Scarlet is a bi-monthly makeup subscription, and every 2 months you get a makeup palette sent to you with all the makeup you need for a full face in a palette, which is insane. I mean, there isn't foundation, but it's like powders and highlighters and lips and eyeliner. It's just everything that you need basically for a full face. So the palette costs less than one product you would get at Sephora or any other retailers, which is incredible. Like, literally, it's just incredible. And it retails for $29.95 every 2 months. It's just insane for a full face of makeup and the quality that you're getting. Like, when I first heard of it, I thought it was going to be at least $60 a month. Not a month, but every 2 months that you get it. But no, it's $29.95. It's just insane, and that's dollars, so it's obviously going to convert a little bit less if you want to get it in the UK. But yeah, it's just insane. I still can't get my hands around it because the quality that you're receiving is amazing. I mean, you could buy a palette from Urban Decay and it's still a really amazing palette, but I even think the quality of this is as good as that, and you're getting a lot more in this than you would just a palette from, for example, Urban Decay. I mean, I love Urban Decay makeup, but they do retail for quite a lot. So what you're receiving is a lot, and I feel like you're getting so much. I literally can't even express to you guys. You're literally just getting a lot of makeup for $29.95. Like, it's crazy. So I'm now going to show you what the palette looks like. You will all receive, a bit clean, you'll all receive a box like this, and the quality, I just can't go over the quality. At the top here it says you're in, and you receive a card, and it looks like this, and then on the back is me, and I have a little message for you guys and all my socials, etc, etc. So yeah, if you receive it you can read the message and stuff. Anyway, you take this bit of foam out. It's just insane. I'm literally so excited. So this is the palette. So this is the makeup palette. It comes with a eyeliner and a lip liner as well. So we're going to take this off. I'm going to first of all just share with you guys the actual palette. It does come in a little slip, which is, I just love it. I'm so excited. So as you can see, really lightly, the embroidery on it is just amazing. It's like embossed, but it's just shiny. I love it. So this is the actual palette itself. On the back it says edition number 5, all info about it, and then you open it. So you take the little slip off, and this is the palette itself. How beautiful is this? Like, it's just insane. This is what the palette looks like. This season's palette comes with 3 eyeshadows, as you can see at the top. A blush, which is the one called Dusk. It's sort of a blush slash bronzer. I say more bronzer, but you can use it as both. A highlighter, 2 lip colours, a lip liner and an eyeliner. I have a special link for you guys where you can get 10% off this edition of Deck of Scarlet, which is link in my description box down below. I literally just can't get over it. I just feel so proud of myself. I can't believe it. And this palette I think is so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it, and the colours I think really stand out. I've definitely stepped outside my comfort zone, hello there, Sass Queen, but it's just fun too, and it's just a fun palette. It's also very versatile. I mean, I'm wearing it now, and you can sort of do any look you want with it. I mean, I've got a sort of everyday look, which I've been loving at the moment using it, or you could do more of a night look, or you can do anything. Like, it's literally so versatile. Versatile is the word for this palette, I think. I love it. The main reason I was really excited about this brand, I mean, it's always really scary for an influencer to sort of collaborate with a makeup brand, because I feel like you're going to get judged no matter if you've made the product or not. I mean, I'm the artist-in-chief in it, but you're going to get judged with the palette and whatever sort of makeup you make. And I loved the quality of this, and I think a lot of people are going to appreciate that, because with the money you're paying, my computer turned off at the back. Anyway, with the money you're paying, it's just amazing. The quality you're receiving, I just can't describe it. I was saying to my sister, if I made my own palette, this is the quality that I would want to reach. By that, I mean all of the shades, that's my phone, all of the shades are so creamy to the point where you're like, oh my god. So I'm going to swatch them quickly for you guys, just so you can see it up close, and I'll drop my palette as well. So this is the shade Dream. It's literally so pigmented. I'm now going to move on to Gold Digger, which is this beautiful gold here. Then I'm going to move on to Luna, which is the dark purple colour. Then I'm going to move on to Prosecco, which is this highlighter shade here. Oh my god, so beautiful. I love it. And then I'm going to move on to Dusk, which is just this bronzer. I'm going to swatch it quite hard because it's quite hard to show a bronzer. But they're just so creamy. I can't get over it. I'm then going to swatch Pinky Promise, which is this beautiful lipstick. And then I'm going to swatch Sass Queen, which is insane. And they're all so buildable. Oh my god, Sass Queen is literally luminous. So this is what all the colours look like up close. Super pigmented. I literally can't get over it. And they're so creamy. Like, it's just insane. I love it. I absolutely adore it. And then these are the 2 liners. So we've got the brown shade, which is Twilight, and then the lip liner here, which is called Belle. So they're there. So cool. So if you don't really like the current palette, which is mine, which I hope you do, then you can pick any sort of subscription from beforehand and then basically start from there, because sometimes not everyone's going to like them. They've tried to make each palette completely different, so you can try different looks, you can get outside of your comfort zone, but if you're not into that, then you can start at any palette before. And what's really great about it is they're so collectible, they're so unique. Each palette has its own individual artwork, which is completely different, but they all sort of come together really nicely. I mean, I've got the whole collection of all of them, and it's just so nice to see how much they're sort of growing in a way. I don't know, I just love the idea, and I just love collecting them and just seeing which ones are going to come out next and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I love it. Another thing which I think a lot of you guys are going to love is that Deck of Scarlet are cruelty free and paraben free. So a lot of you guys are going to love that, because I feel like a lot of brands at the moment are trying to get into more cruelty free sort of makeup and things like that, which is amazing. So shipping is available to the USA, which is free, and it's also available in Canada and the UK. Woo. So yeah, they are all the swatches, and I can't even express to you guys how much I love the quality and everything like that. So anyway, obviously you guys want to get into this video. If you want to see how I create 2 looks, I'm going to create a day makeup look, which is like this, just sort of an everyday makeup, and then also a really fun evening makeup look, which is I just love it. Then please keep watching. This is my little baby. So for the first look, what I'm going to do is literally just create a everyday makeup look, and this is the makeup look that I have literally been wearing non-stop at the moment. It's literally all I wear. I absolutely love it, and it's just so nice to just finally share it with you guys and just be like, this is what I've been wearing my makeup like for so long. So yeah, I can't get over how pretty it is. It's just so different to palettes that I've used ever, and it's nice to sort of step outside my comfort zone a little bit, and I can still sort of do my everyday makeup looks and do glam looks at the same time. It's just a really versatile palette. Bloody love it. So I'm going to use the shade Dream. With this colour, I'm just going to use my finger. It's so creamy, like literally it's just like... and I'm going to pop this quite generously on my eyelid. This is what I like to use as a base. I'm going to put you down a little bit. This is what I like to use as a base, and the reason that I was so obsessed that this palette has a sort of base colour is that I feel like every palette should. There's some palettes that I've used and I absolutely love, but I'm like, why don't you have just a plain base colour? Because I feel like it's a must. It is a must. I'm going to use a really big fluffy brush and use the shade Dusk, which is actually a bronzer. However, I use bronzer as eyeshadow on a daily basis because I just feel like it makes my eyes pop and it blends in with the bronzer on my face. So yeah, I love it. Sorry if you can hear the banging downstairs. Hopefully that will stop. So yeah, I'm literally just going to use this in my crease, blending it up and outwards, downwards, just blending. That's all I like to do, and it's really buildable as well, so you can put a light amount on, or if you want to sort of build the colour up, define it a little bit, you can all add more. So I love it. I use a flatter brush with the same colour, which is Dusk, and put this on my lower lash line. You always have to put eyeshadow on your lower lash line. I always do. I think it makes my eyes look bigger. And then what I'm going to do is grab Gold Digger really lightly on my finger. This banging. So I'm going to use it really lightly on my finger and literally just pop it, sort of dot it on my lid really lightly. What I'm going to do now is grab the shade Prosecco, which is this highlighter here. Every time I look at it in the camera, I'm like, oh my god, it's my palette. But it just looks so cool. Yeah, I'm going to grab Prosecco with a thin brush and pop this in my tear duct and my brow bone. No matter what look I do, I've never not done this because it accentuates your eyes. Look at that glow, like it's literally insane. It just makes your eyes pop and it highlights it all in the right places. Like it literally just makes your eyes look bigger, makes them look more sparkly, just insane. And I'm also going to use this to put it on my bridge of my nose for highlight. And then also on my Cupid's bow. And then you're going to blend in on your nose. And then we'll do highlighter and bronzer at the end. For liner, I'm going to use my eyeliner, which is called Twilight. It is this beautiful brown shade. It's quite awkward. Brown shade here. It's like a dark brown. But at the moment, I've literally been loving it because it's... Oh, my computer's turning up. It's nice to use a colour that's not black. And it sort of blends in with my eyes at the moment. I don't know why. I really, really like it. And I just really prefer it. My eyes look really small. because my eyelashes have got like powder on, so they're like hidden. But anyway, I'm just going to lightly line my lash line, going from my tear duct all the way outwards, and then that's it. I'm not going to do a flick or anything, that's all I do. Basically to line them before I put lashes on. I do wear lashes for more of a normal look, but I wear them every day, so what can I say? You guys know I do anyway. And then I'm going to pop some mascara onto my lashes. And then for lashes, I'm going to use these ones by Lash House UK. They are a brand I found on Instagram, and I haven't found any lashes that I like more than these. Like, they're literally my all-time favourite lashes and my go-to. I love them. So if you want some good quality lashes that last forever, I mean, I've used these so much. Like, I've literally used them, I can't even tell you how much, because I use them on a daily basis, so it's literally just every day that I wear them. But yeah, they're just amazing quality. I absolutely love them. So now the eyes are basically complete. What I'm going to do is move on to bronzer. Oh, that's my phone. Ah! Oh god. I'm going to use the shade Dusk. It's literally falling everywhere. I've got it on already, but I'm just going to define them, my cheekbones and stuff, a little bit more. My chin, jawline. Don't need any more on my forehead. Blush, I'm going to use the shade Sass Queen. I'm literally going to put a dot on my cheeks and then use my finger and a brush to sort of blend it out a bit. It is very pigmented, so you literally need the tiniest dot, as you can see. So I love how you can use this as a blush as well, because it literally just stays on. It's so pigmented. Now I'm going to move on to highlighter. I'm going to use Prosecco. I'm so happy I named it Prosecco, because Prosecco is my favourite alcoholic drink ever, and I just love it. So yeah, I'm just going to literally pop highlighter on my cheekbones, like so, on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. I'm going to grab some Vaseline. I always apply Vaseline no matter what I'm doing to my lips. I always apply Vaseline because I feel like you don't want to get them chapped or anything. Like, even if I apply matte lipstick or anything, always apply like lip balm because you don't want them to crack and look gross. I'm going to use the lip liner in the shade Belle, which is the only lip liner I have, but it's a really pretty nude. I've sort of stepped out of the cappuccino phase, not completely, I still love it, but I wanted to try something completely different, and I love nude colours. I always wear them, so I wanted a colour that is a little bit more pinky and a little bit, I don't know, something that everyone would love, because everyone wears, not everyone, but if you wear nude lipsticks, I feel like, I don't know, there needs to be a certain shade, and I've sort of added a little, there's like a bit of a pinky tone, a bit of a purpley tone, I don't know, it's just a bit of everything that will suit everyone. So I'm going to line my lips and then fill them in with Pinky Promise. And then I'm going to fill it in with Pinky Promise, just using my finger. Adding that little bit more of like a pinky tone. And then I'm going to go back with my liner and blend. The shade I'm going to grab is the one called Dream. And I'm just going to have it on this flat brush. All I'm going to do is pack it on to my lid, and I'm then going to grab the shade Dusk, which is a bronzer. I have got it on now, but I'm going to do it again over the top afterwards just to show you guys how I like to use it. This camera is not focusing onto my face. All I'm going to do is go into my crease really, really lightly and sort of drag the colour upwards. Oh, Lottie, you okay? Upwards and downwards. Now this is going to blend in really, really nicely with the bronzer because it is all the same colour, so it just blends in really nicely. And I'm also going to drag that on my lower lash line really lightly. So Gold Digger is this my camera's not focusing today, is this beautiful gold shade here. And what I'm going to do is literally apply the tiniest amount onto my brush and focus this on the middle part of my eye. I'm going to use the shade Luna, which is this beautiful dark purple shimmery colour. There's some fluff on my brush. On this angle brush. Always tap the excess off, even though not loads have come out. And I'm going to sort of gently dot this on either side of where the eyeshadow is. And you want to sort of build this colour up so it sort of blends really nicely in with the bronzer. And it also just looks really, really pretty. But yeah, it's just about taking time with this colour. It's just building it up. And then you want to go round onto your crease and down to the other side. Dottie, stop chewing. She's got a bone and she keeps chewing it. It's gross, not on camera. I'm going to go back with Luna and just sort of build up the definition of each side of the purple until I really like it. But it takes some time. What I'm going to do is grab Luna and then go down onto my lash line. Back with Gold Digger and put it on the bottom part of my eye, sort of where Gold Digger is at the top, just in the middle. Sorry about that, my doorbell went. But what I'm going to do is literally just lightly sort of line my lash line, just really lightly. And this is basically just going to help blend in with the fake eyelashes, basically. What I'm going to do with sort of a pointy thin brush is use the shade Prosecco, which is a highlighter. And I'm going to pop this on my inner corners and my brow bone. So, so pretty. Time to apply some mascara. So I'm just going to apply a little amount onto my lashes before I apply the falsies. For lashes, I'm going to use these Mink 3D ones, which I can't remember where they're from. They're either from... I can't remember where they're from, but I will try and leave a link to them in the description down below. They're so pretty. So I'm just going to apply this with eyelash glue, obviously. Don't use normal glue. Lashes are now on. They're not the most dramatic ones, but I didn't want ones that sort of took away the eyeshadow look. So these are very full and fluffy, but they're not like in your face sort of lashes. They sort of just, I don't know, I really liked how they let the eyeshadow sort of come out a lot more, if that makes any sense. I'm going to use the shade Dusk, which is here, with an angled brush. And I've already bronzed before with this colour, but I'm just going to go over it just so you guys can see how I've done it. So once that's done, I'm going to go into the Vumba and use the shade Prosecco with this brush, which is just a flat brush. But a flat brush like this really helps sort of angle where you want it to go, and it's really precise. So you're sort of going to push it in. Oh, I love this highlighter so much. It's literally my absolute favourite. I'm going to use the shade Belle, which is this beautiful lip liner. It's this gorgeous sort of nude colour. I don't know if you can see. But I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use a nude. I'm going to use this amazing pink mixed with it. But I'm going to just use this to line. I can't talk now because I need to line my lips. And then what I'm going to do is use the shade Sass Queen just with my finger, really lightly. It's so bright, like it's insane. But I'm just going to dab it on because I think less is more with this colour. Like, you don't need a lot at all. So literally dab it on. And then not going to keep the shade on. You can, but for me, I don't know, I wouldn't keep it on. So I'm going to mix it with the shade Pinky Promise, which I love. And it's just going to tone it down a little bit and just add more of like, you can sort of see, it's just more of a softer pink. So everyone, this is that's my emails. This is the final result. I hope you have enjoyed this video and I hope you are as excited as I am, because I can't even express to you guys how amazing and grateful I am for this opportunity. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be doing this. Like, it's just all down to you. So I literally want to say the biggest thank you ever, and you should definitely get your hands on it because I can't pick it up. I just love it, and I literally can't wait. This is what I was saying to everyone. I think it will actually sink in. It's my palette when I start seeing all of you guys using it. So I'm so excited to see all of the looks you create with it, even if you recreate some of my looks. I mean, I'm going to do more looks with it. So yeah, I just can't wait to see what you guys create with it. It's literally so exciting. I love it. So thank you for all of your support that you've given me, and go and get this palette if you haven't already. You can cancel the subscription at any time, so you could just buy this palette and then after that cancel the subscription so it doesn't carry on. But I would recommend to carry it on because you get different palettes every 2 months and it's just fun to try new looks, and it's just different. It's a different palette which I've never seen before, which I think attracted me most about this brand and what they like to achieve, if that makes any sense. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. All discount codes and everything will be in the description. Make sure you get it, and I can't wait to see what you guys create with it. So excited. Thank you again, and I will see you beauties in my next video. Bye. Also, before I go, not done yet, I have vlogs up every Sunday, just to remind you guys. So I've got videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and then I'm now starting to vlog my week, which I'll put up on every Sunday. So yeah, just to remind you. But anyway, bye.